I think +1 shields are pretty cheap.
Yeah, maybe that's the better call.
Shield plus 300.
So
Are they?
I already
Oh.
So I already have a shield. So it would just be 300.
Well,
I want to say shields were cheaper than the others.
Dustin's gonna check the list.
Sweet. How much is the shield?
310, whatever.
So if you already have a shield, you could take it and go get it
Awesome.
enchanted, or what? Is that what's...
I don't know. Has his shield been used?
I haven't used it in combat. Mm-mm.
Oh, he's got a brand new shield.
Brand new.
Then yeah.
Hmm.
And if it wasn't, you could have Robbie cast Mending on it. I'm sure he would be willing to, even though he's not here. So either way, you should be able to either get your shield upgraded or be able to trade it in, get a little discount. So yeah, it'd be 300 to add +1 to something.
Okay. I think maybe that will be
too
one
far
of my
away.
goals for tonight, is to get the shield.
Yeah, I just left it where you guys are still like out on the street.
Awesome.
Just defeated the shadows, so I figured we would just pick up there. We're gonna smoke a little bit more, and then we'll finally be ready.
Oh, you're good. No worries. I'm just looking at
Father Fenric.
Oh god, Dustin's been
I want to
grilling
talk
me.
to Father Fenric before we go further.
Perfect.
Just for you, I made... Well, actually, I started making it for Robbie a while back, but I made a map of the Church of Melodia.
I mean, Father Fenric is like the head of the church, right?
Mm-hmm. I put a journal entry.
I read it yesterday.
Okay.
He was also the judge at the concert, whom I charmed.
Mm-hmm. With enthralling performance. Well, you read Father Fenric's journal entry, right? Did you read the Church of Melil thing that I put in there? It's okay, I'll go over it. I know that if I get any of the details wrong, Justin will tell me. So I did a lot of reading about the structure and hierarchy of the Church of Melil. It's actually, yeah, it's really cool the way that they name their different...
each creature has like a different name. There's like 6 hierarchies.
Well, yeah, it's all related to song and music. So Leo is a master instrumentalist. And he would be referred to as Songmaster Leo, or Songmaster Sunsong. And then all of the members of the Church of Melil are generally referred to as Sorlin. So if like a group of them walked by, you could say, "Good day, Sorlin." Yeah, that dirty Sorlin, as they walk by. If you're in the church, you refer to each other as Harmonian. So, good day to you, Harmonian. Hello, fellow Harmonian.
Sounds very cult-like, very Scientology.
Right? If music was a cult.
Well, he could be our in into the Church of Melil. It's kind of pompous or whatever.
Let me look at my notes.
Yeah, you tried talking to.
Leo or
Mhm.
Leo John.
Yep.
Leo Sunsong.
Yes.
Yeah, I talked to him. He wasn't super interested.
No, and Robbie and I kind of like did a shakedown, if I remember right.
Well,
Yeah, you stole some shit from him.
Alejandro
Well,
and Hegnus were dressed as city guards, right?
I was a city guard.
And you
Yeah.
guys tried to like talk to him, and he was not fooled. And then Robbie was separate. He was talking to someone else.
The
And
halfling.
Yoli, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Yoli. And then he came over in his rainbow guard costume, and he was able to convince Leo that he was rainbow guard. Yeah. And Leo was like, this guy is not city guard. But yeah, Robbie and Hegnus were able to get in. So you guys have already been in the church, and Leo definitely knows who you are and recognizes you guys.
I stole some communion wine.
You
to put
did.
in my flask.
Yep. I don't think anybody ever noticed that.
Keep it on the DL.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right.
Well, I guess I'm gonna like talk myself up.
You ready? Your headset? I had to blow my nose.
So before we start, we didn't rest, right? Since the last.
We have not rested, no.
And
Okay.
we discovered that this is a first for me anyway. You guys leveled without resting. So Dustin gained spell slots, or Alejandro gained spell slots, even though he had used them all up.
Yeah, that's true.
From
I got
his-
a third,
from
second
his
level
level up.
spell.
I did too. Yep.
Yeah.
Because I took level bard.
I never let you guys level on the run, so she's like, "Oh, that never happens." Yep, it never
Cool.
happens.
I will try everything for the first time.
It's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a bonus.
All right. Now you guys.
But yeah, we're tired. We did all our performing and all of our stuff, and then we got jacked.
Well, kind of, almost, right?
Shadow jumped.
Yeah, I like that. Shadow jumped.
I'm happy it wasn't shadow cats, so that's a plus.
Right?
Mm. Find some
Imperial
shadow
cats.
Well, I guess I should do my new intro, huh?
I'm still bleeding a little bit.
Yeah, let's do the new intro. Hell yeah.
Intro. I guess I'm ready.
Hang on. Hegnus girl. Hegnus girl. Hegnus. Okay.
Right? It's hard to do. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's session of Adventures in Melodia. To anyone out there watching or listening to this, we are a group of friends who love playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we get together online every week to play a homebrew all-bard campaign. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy. Now let the performance begin! How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Doing good.
Ah,
How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Yeah,
Heck yeah. Is it Sunday yet?
it is, right? And we're missing Justin tonight because
It's gonna be oddly quiet tonight.
he's watching WrestleMania. So, yeah. I'll do a recap. Do you guys remember how your characters are doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
Hegnus.
killed it at the theater.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We won Battle of the Bands, made a butt ton of money. Hegnus had a warm embrace with Bert in battle.
Yeah.
You know, so fought some shadow creatures. I want to toot my own horn, but Hegnus was very valorous.
Yeah,
And,
actually,
Alejandro was very glamorous.
I was thinking about this over the course of the week, and I think that Hegnus deserves an inspiration point because his sacrifice of tanking all of those shadows was very, like, consistent with Hegnus's character and very, very
Cool
valorous.
valor.
Mm-hmm. So
Awesome.
I always forget to get those out too. Yeah. but it was indeed an
No,
epic.
thank you. No, thank you.
No, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So I don't remember exactly what you do with that, but you've got it now. How long do those
Awesome.
last? Indefinitely?
Hmm?
Inspiration.
What about it?
The special one that you get from the DM, how long does that last?
Forever.
That's what I thought. Indefinite, right?
It lasts until you use it.
Okay. Good. So yeah, you guys won Battle of the Bands, and you've got your. Do you have your gold medals hanging around your necks?
We crushed it.
Yeah.
Well, tonight we do, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's not even night. It's like afternoon.
Today we do.
Yeah, it's like bright, sunny afternoon. You guys came out of the theater, and like there were all these shadow creatures in these bushes, kind of like between these buildings here by the theater and this upper area, this middle hill, which is where the Baron lives. So the shadows were in the trees and bushes right between that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And yeah, you guys, you did some smart fighting. Robbie went and got Bertrude to come join the fight, and Alejandro went and got
Like 4 guards or something?
7.
7.
Yeah, you went and alerted the guards, and they were able to alert more guards. And then you ran, at Robbie's request, over to the church and retrieved Father Fenric, who came out and zapped one of the shadows. But you guys had pretty much already dealt with him.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fighter.
The guards smashed him down. Well, the shadows were hard to fight. Turned out most kinds of damage just didn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah.
To a wispy, shadowy, gaseous form.
Can you maybe show a little bit behind the curtain for the viewing audience who aren't familiar with shadow creatures? Were they like, did they have a damage reduction or?
Yeah, so here, let me actually pull out the
No, you don't have to.
monster manual. No, because
I think it was everything but
radiant.
radiant or something.
Okay,
Wasn't it?
so they're vulnerable to radiant damage. That's the only one. Damage resistances: acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. They're immune to necrotic and poison.
Okay.
They're also immune to exhaustion, becoming frightened, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained.
Can't knock them over. Catch them.
Yep. And
Pretty brutal.
Oh shit! They're immune to frightened.
Yeah, 9 of those.
oh, they
those
are. Oh my god.
Oh
they
yeah,
don't
we
even.
frightened them, huh? Yeah.
the bags of.
They
Oh
technically.
man.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. These ones were scared.
Slip the crack.
Yep. Now I know.
Yeah,
So
we knew that.
In
We
my
talked
defense,
about
it
it
was
actually.
like midnight.
Yeah.
It was super late, yeah. I remember Hegnus tried to use Vicious Mockery to do the psychic damage.
And that
which
one
sounds
would have
like
been.
it would have worked.
Yep.
But I had a shit. Yeah, okay. They passed, if I remember right.
Yeah, psychic damage would have been straight damage. And then they had sunlight weakness. While in sunlight, the shadow has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that, they'd ate us.
And yeah, so you guys actually kind of made a smart decision to not like run into the trees and bushes to meet them in battle. You guys ran around the buildings and you were out in the sunlight. So any of the shadows that wanted to approach you had to come out into the sunlight and get disadvantage. So
Yeah, look at us.
Perfect.
I was just trying to keep them from surrounding us, but it worked out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then they had strength drain, which was happening to Hegnus.
Yeah, I got down to 7 strength.
Yeah, necrotic damage, and then they reduce your strength score. And that reduction lasts until you finish a short or long rest.
Oh
So,
shit! Okay, let me
yeah.
update that then.
Womp womp.
So you still have a temporarily reduced strength score. Yeah, so thank you, Xanathars. random urban encounters chart.
Love it.
Yeah, so you guys fought off the shadows, and Hegnus and Bert hugged each other, and now you're just kind of all standing here as the dust settles and the dark, shadowy, vaporous wisps disappear into the air, and yeah. Let's see, what do I have here? With the shadows having dissipated, everyone takes a moment to catch their breath. Father Fenric begins to gather the guards together, checking them for injuries and asking questions about what happened. Eventually, he makes contact with Mork, who heard the warning bells ringing and arrived just as the fight was finished. So let me grab him. Come here, Mork. I think that's him. Yeah. So he comes running from the Colosseum area. As a high-ranking member of the city guard, Mork also begins to ask questions and gather information about the incident, preparing a report to give to the commander of the city guard. Mork and Father Fenric both request that everyone involved report to the outside of the guard headquarters, which is where Alejandro ran to go get the guards. So you guys see the guards starting to head back in there, patting each other on the back and stuff. Go back to their positions too. Okay.
I think maybe before all of them leave,
Mhm.
Hegnus kind of wants to maybe thank a few of them, the
Yeah.
ones that showed up first. Hegnus will say like, "Thank you, laddies. I was trying to hold him off, but I knew I would have died without you. So it was good fight side by side with you."
They kind of clap Hegnus on the back, and they're like, of course, you know, anything for a fellow brother in arms. And some of them you'll kind of recognize because you've seen them around enough now. You've been in the city, and you've seen them like at the training grounds and stuff. So you're starting to get acquainted with a few of these guys.
Some street cred.
Yeah. Okay. So these guys are going to come back to the headquarters here. I'm going to move Alejandro.
Can Hegnus do something real quick
Mhm.
to Alejandro?
Mhm.
Before maybe Alejandro goes to follow Father Fenric, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability. Fox? No? Eagles.
Charisma.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That'll help.
on Alejandro. I'll kind of like because I know he's freakishly tall and kind of freakishly tall for a dwarf. I'll slap him on the back. You know, I'll say, "Hi, laddie. Looks like you'll be doing some talking. I know you were interested in Melil. Maybe maybe this will help you talk to Father Hen. Good luck, lad." I'll cast
You're such a smart guy.
back catchy. And I'm out of spell slots for the day.
So Bertrude is also gonna, before Hegnus walks off, she's gonna cast Cure Wounds as many times as she can or needs to.
Got some cleric shit going on.
Yeah,
She's like, "Click."
I found yeah. I was like, we
Oh,
need
I
to get
think she
some.
wasn't she like a war medic or something?
Yeah, battle medic.
Battle
Oh,
medic.
Yeah.
bless me, stars and Peter.
So
Oh.
Hegnus finds out that yeah, Bertrude says something about how she used to serve with the militia, but she's not a battlefield medic anymore. But she was a healer whenever they would go out into battle. So she's like, I've got a little bit of experience with this now. Hold still. And yeah, she will cast Cure Wounds. What does she have here? Oh man, she's a badass. Okay. She can cast 3rd level spells.
If it's any, if this helps her decision, I'm not too wounded,
Okay.
but my physical aptitude is significant. My
Arms are drained.
I don't look as
Oh
veiny as
yeah.
normal.
Let me see. I
I
guess that's not a
think
condition,
lesser.
is
My
it?
beer is
I think
really heavy.
lesser
She has lesser
restoration.
restoration, but let me
You
check this
might click on it.
monster manual again.
I can't 100% remember if it's
Yeah, we could take a short rest.
true.
Because I think.
So out of character, Hegnus won't say this, but Clint would. He's pretty sure Hegnus has a massive bone. He didn't know that she was battle hardened.
Well, I was trying to think of what would be, good for Hegnus, and I
We
figured,
talked about what she would have.
yeah, I figure she's like spent some time out working, and that's how she knows so many people, and she's saved up some money and bought her bunkhouse, but she doesn't want to see battle anymore, but she still likes taking care of people, and she can hold her own and still use her skills and everything. So badass Bertrude. Also, I needed somebody who could actually do that drinking contest. So hopefully she has enough skills to do that.
Awesome.
Let's see. This says that the reduction to the strength score lasts until the target finishes a short or long rest.
Gotcha.
So,
That makes sense.
because it's
We'll
not
just take
really
a
like
little.
a condition.
Yeah.
So I guess.
I mean, it's afternoon. We can take a short rest and
Yeah.
have a beer. Be
Yeah.
good.
Love it.
I'm gonna
But
talk
she
to these
will.
dudes.
She'll cast. I mean, she's got spell slots and nothing else to do. So Bertrude will go ahead and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level. I don't think I can click on this. So it'll be 3d8 plus. What is her spellcasting modifier? 5.
If
3d8
she
plus
needs
5.
a cast it lower, I'm only technically down 2 hit points.
2 hit points? Oh, she
Yeah.
can do it 1st level. That's fine.
Well, because
Actually, no.
Alejandro kept
She'll go
buffing
ahead
me
and
with
cast it at 3rd level because
okay.
she loves Hegnus. She's like,
Ooh.
oh, I just didn't want you to die.
Okay. Okay.
Buff. 3rd level.
And I'm sorry, what were you saying about Alejandro?
Oh no, he was a total bro last time. He was it Mantle of something.
Oh, inspiration.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
right,
Yeah.
gave you
the
like
extra hit points.
15 temp HP or something.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
burned a bunch of them.
that was awesome. You kept me afloat.
Yeah, let's see. I wrote a part. Oh, yeah. Bertrude has been blubbering over Hegnus this entire time. We're like, oh, I was so worried, Hegnus. And when I saw all them shadows, oh. Eventually, she turns to Robbie and she just scoops him right up into a big hug, nearly denting his little metal body. Oh, Robbie Wieland, thank you for thinking to call for me help. Next time there's danger, you just run as fast as those little legs will carry you to me bunkhouse. Bert will always help a friend of Hegnus and his band. And you guys notice that Robbie is like catatonic. Bertrude does not notice this. She's just squeezing him, but the fight has been so overwhelming that he's like gone into his stasis without saying anything or telling anybody, and so he's down for the count. Bertrude is yeah, she's probably giving him big wet kisses, cradling him.
Good.
Okay.
It's got a Windows update.
You have a Windows update?
Oh
No,
no,
Robbie.
I
Robbie
said
did.
Robbie.
I was
Robbie
like,
has a
no way. Okay. Well, if you guys decide to make your way over here to Mork and Father Fenric and the other guards, they're coming over here. Father Fenric will come up and approach Alejandro first, and he says, "Thank you for calling for my aid. I only wish I could have helped earlier, but it appears we have avoided any casualties." And then he turns to Hegnus and says, "I believe we have you to thank for that, sir. You saved many a citizen from the necrotic grasp of those chilling creatures. What is your name?"
Name's Hegnus Gorohak. It was my pleasure.
"It's nice to meet you, Hegnus." And he reaches out to shake Hegnus's hand. And
Shakes his hand.
he'll turn to Alejandro. "And what's your name? I know we've been acquainted before, but I don't remember what your name is."
My name is Alejandro Sevenfold,
Ah, yes.
lead singer of Unorthodox and praiser of Malil.
Is that a deception check? Deception check. You're not a praiser of Malil.
What?
Are you actually praising Malil?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do you want me to roll for it?
I think that's a deception check.
I
on
think
the
it's a
DM.
deception check.
All right.
Yeah,
On Sarah and Fenric.
I know about his plans.
Am I devout? Let's see how devout I am. 25.
Yeah, Yep.
Ooh.
you totally worship Malil.
Well, I was hoping now that, I graduated school and I have some clothes and I don't look completely homeless that maybe you would invite me to a service.
Oh, yeah, I mean, your band gave an outstanding performance, enthralling, and, I felt like you guys were the best, certainly. I'm glad that you won. Yeah, I think we could perhaps find a place for you in the church. Is there anyone that you already know who attends the church who might be able to come with you? Help introduce you to the congregation and the way we do things.
No, does Tavares go there?
Yeah, Tavares and Tim both.
Yeah, I can name drop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I worked extensively with Tavares. I'm sure he would like to have me.
Oh yes, Tavares. He's one of our most favored members. I'm sure that if you tell him that we've met and that your attendance would be favorable, that he could get you prepared for a service and have you come. We actually have one tomorrow morning, every Sunday morning, and that's the one that's the most largely attended.
That's such a great opportunity. I really appreciate your compliments. It makes me feel like a man.
Oh, okay. Well, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow then, Alejandro. Should I expect to see more of you, or will it just be you and Tavares?
Well, I don't know, Hegnus. Would you like to go?
I follow Hanseath, but I'll go for the company.
Sweet. Well, then I guess Hegnus will be joining me.
Oh, okay. Well,
We'll clean him up first.
yes. Thank you. Yes, I'm sure Tavares can help you with that. And then he kind of goes back to business.
Yeah, I just let Mork know what I saw. Came out of the building, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, Mork is going to come over and slap Hegnus on the back, and he'll say, "Hegnus, my boy, I don't think I've ever been prouder of a student or of a man serving the city of Base Bay." And he wipes a tear from his eye. He takes a shaky breath before continuing. "From the sound of it, you saved many lives, and you never turned your back on the fight. This
Screaming, baby.
deed will not go unrewarded. I'll see to that myself." And he clears his throat, sniffles a bit before turning to head into the guard headquarters.
Aw. But before Mork leaves, Hegnus will non-consensually, I guess, or consensually, however you look at it, give him a big bear hug.
Okay.
He's like, "Come here, Mark." He's like, "You're a good inspiration."
He'll resist at first, and then he'll give in. Give you the bro hug. It's like pound your back with a fist.
Awesome.
And then he'll kind of he'll wipe more tears from his eyes and tuck his head down and kind of go into the headquarters here.
Maybe I'll try to wipe away some of those tears with my beard.
Here you go. Blow your nose.
Here you go, laddie.
Okay, so back to the action. Father Fenric is going to ask you guys a bunch of questions, like when did you first see the shadows? Where did they appear? How many were there? What are they doing? Did they seem like they were after anyone? He's trying to gather information from you guys.
Just seemed really weird how they just jumped out and attacked everybody.
Yeah,
And there was huge crowds here, but for some reason they were going after Hegnus.
it's not often we have activities of this type in the city. Necromancy is strictly outlawed here in Base Bay, and to participate in it means a lifetime of imprisonment. These creatures don't just appear on their own. They must be brought forth with evil magic. Do you have any idea who might have summoned these shadows?
You don't think it was that Clockwork Orange band, do you?
Who?
The orange clockworks. They've been out here doing some weird stuff at night.
It would take someone with some powerful skills to do this, I think. Are they powerful necromancers?
Well,
I haven't met anybody shady lately. I don't know. Sure. We could ask around, though. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, I mean, any information that you are able to find out, I would appreciate, because this is quite the mystery.
do I have your permission to round him up and put manacles on him? Bring him in for questioning?
Yeah.
The shadows or the necromancer?
No, the Clockwork.
Oh,
He's like, well, I don't generally execute that type of authority here in the city. Mork would be someone that you could talk to about something like that. If you do find that these people are suspicious and you think that they're connected, definitely pass that along to Mork so that he can give that information to the city guard. And as you guys are talking about that, Mork comes running out of the headquarters with one of the guards. this guy with him. He runs up to Father Fenric, and in hushed tones that you guys who are standing right there next to him can hear, he says, "Fenric, we've got a problem. One of our prisoners has escaped. Sometime during the battle while the guards were distracted, she got out of her cell and is nowhere to be found. It's that religious fanatic who was burning up the farmlands. Oh, this is a real problem for the city. Oh."
Winnie?
"You know of this prisoner?"
Hegnus delivered her, I thought. Oh, Robbie did.
It was a
Robbie brought her to the guard.
joint effort, I believe.
Mm.
I say, so you all were the ones who turned her in.
Aye.
What do you know about this, this Winnie Winlin? We've been keeping her in her cell, waiting for her trial.
Well, she's passionate, I'll give her that.
She's good at convincing people to do her bidding. She was sneaking around and,
She was sneaking around and what?
Oh, just sneaking around.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you said more after that. He kind of strokes his beard, and he's like, all right. Well, I need to go in and investigate this situation. So since you are familiar with Winnie and a lot of the people who are standing here talking, you have been invited to come into the headquarters and check out the situation. Because when he was being held in a jail cell, and not all of the guards came running out, there was still one or two guards in there, and they're still in there if you guys want to talk to them or check anything out, but you certainly don't have to.
You want to check it out? You're the officer, Mr. Detective.
Sure. Let's do it.
So you guys go in. I don't have a map for this, but as usual.
It's a police office.
Yeah. So there's like a front desk area, and then you can see off to the left the hallway, and there's a barred door to get into the hallway, and then there's a row of cells on each side with iron bars. Typical old school jail cell. They all have big heavy locks on them. And when you go in, it's kind of chaotic. There's people milling around and talking, and extra guards kind of standing around on duty more so than there would be normally. And you can see that the gate that normally would have to be unlocked and opened to go into the hallway where the cells are has basically been destroyed through the middle of it. So there's like a hole where the bars have been twisted and bent and pushed out, almost like an explosion has like forced their way through the bars. And then you can also see where the several cells are that one of the cells, the bars look the same way. They've been pushed out and twisted and bent and everything, enough that a medium-sized humanoid would be able to.
Do you think maybe she's Bigfoot?
Oh. Big feet. Where's Robbie when we need him?
There's one guard who's sitting in a chair, kind of being tended to, and you can tell that something has happened to him, and Mork indicates that he's the one who was standing on guard right there next to that gate whenever the escape happened.
Let me guess. Was it a fireball?
You talking to the guy?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no, I didn't see any fire. It was crazy. I had my back to the cells, and I just heard this horrible sound, almost like the worst ringing in your ears that you've ever heard. Like if you stuck your head in a bell, a giant bell, and someone rang it while your head was in there. It was awful. And then I turned around and I saw the bars exploding outwards with almost nothing behind it. It was like there was nothing there. They just exploded. And then the next thing I knew, there was a blinding light, and then I couldn't see. And I heard more of the horrible, deafening sound, that ringing, high-pitched screeching. Oh God, it was horrible. And I just held onto my eyes and cowered down. And the next thing I knew, I could see again a little bit. I was getting my vision back, and she was gone. The prisoner was gone, and both of the gates had been. Well, you can see what happened to them.
And I don't know if this is kosher or possible. Hegnus has Arcana trained.
Yeah.
Could I roll an Arcana check? Because it certainly sounds like a spell that he has. Hegnus knows knock, the spell. The ringing and opening of the door kind of sounds like the knock spell.
You can totally do an
It
Arcana
also
check.
kind of sounds like a thundery spell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to get a shit roll, but we'll see. 17 Arcana.
Oh, okay. You are able to determine. Hegnus, he goes up and he examines the bars. And he's not exactly sure what spell it was, but it was definitely a spell. It was not, I don't think it's one that Hegnus has. Hang on, let me check real fast before I say that.
Sure.
Pull up your character sheet.
If it's over second level, he won't know what it is. Well, depending on where it rolls.
Loading, 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 loading.
I updated my
No.
backstory
Yeah, so
and some other stuff too.
you, Hegnus, you're able to determine that it was not knock, but it was a spell. You're just not 100% sure which one it was. It's definitely magical
Definitely
means
spell.
were used to blast their way out, and it's not one that Hegnus is familiar with at this point.
And is Mork and Lord Fenric? I keep forgetting his name.
No, Father Fenric. Yeah.
Father.
Yeah, they're in there with you, and
I guess Hegnus will be like, I didn't learn a whole lot of book learning, training. I did pick up a little bit of art.
oh, hang on.
Looks like
You're cutting out a little bit again.
oh, damn it. Here, let me just switch to my other my headset.
Okay.
Am I cutting out now?
No.
No.
Sound like a
can hear you.
different person.
I'll just use my actual headset. Hegnus will say, I did a little bit of school learning in training for war. I know a little bit of arcane, and Winnie definitely used some spell to get out of here.
Father Fenric is like, yeah, I mean, my understanding is that she's a rather small woman. Is that right? I can't see how she possibly could have, used sheer force to get her way out of the bars. We'll have to examine the cell and the bars more closely and see if we can find the means by which she escaped. And then he's also going to come over and examine the guard that was hit by spells. Kind of like look in his eyeballs and stuff. Do that sort of thing.
Turn your head and cough.
Yeah, so you can kind of gather from the discussions that they have no idea where Winnie could have gone. There was no sign of her talking to people outside. Nobody saw her leaving. So, as far as they know, the shadows showed up. All of the guards were distracted except this one guy, and she took that opportunity to use magic to escape. And that was that. So,
Well, I know where she went. She went south.
south, you say? Mork is he's interested. Why do you say south?
Well, she's going to return to wherever she was staying before, and that's where we found her, was down south of town.
All right. I'll organize a search party. We'll send some extra guards down to look for her. If you find any more information, you need to tell me immediately.
Well, I can tell him the name of the dude.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Lee.
yeah,
I
we ran.
talked to someone when I was down there at the edge of the farms, and he knew where Winnie had been hanging out. He would be a good lead.
I didn't write his name down. Dang it.
Yeah, I didn't make a journal entry for him. I think his name was Lee.
He wasn't real happy with Winnie.
Mm-mm.
So his farm would be about where she is at.
So you say head down to the next town to the south.
Yeah, if I can remember any kind of like road markers or anything to Lee's farm, I'll let them know.
Well, would that be an intelligence check to see if you're?
To see if I remember any.
Yeah.
Sure.
Choose your
True.
intelligence check. See if you can give him any kind of directions at all.
Have one. What do you want? History?
Yeah, you can do history.
I remember what happened in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nope.
And so
Could
it was kind of over there, and point
Could I
in that
try?
general direction.
Yeah, yeah, Hegnus could try.
Sweet. I
Lee was white. I don't know. He was about 5'8", and he didn't like Winnie.
Oh my god.
What do you remember?
I think he was a person. Definitely a person. I rolled a 5.
You guys are the worst at directions. Morgan is kind of nodding, but you can tell that he's like not really understanding. He's like, we'll head south. We'll head south. We'll look, stay on the roads and see what
Terrible
we see.
direction.
So they thank you guys, and Mork probably gives you a salute, and then he and Father Fenric are going to walk off, discussing this, talking about how they're gonna have to notify the Baron and talk to the commander, the city guard, and all that jazz. So.
Could I try something? I was just looking at the soldier background.
Mm-hmm.
Let me send it over to. Here, I'll just copy and paste it. So it says you can use your influence to try to gain
Oh yeah.
things such as horses for temporary use, requisition of simple equipment.
Oh yeah.
Says you can also gain access to friendly military encampments and fortresses where your rank is recognized. We don't have to do this, but Hegnus was thinking,
Funny you reminded me of something.
and Clint thought of this as well. I don't know if you want to have like a two-man mission, but maybe after we visit the Church of Melil, we could always try to get some horses and try to find Winnie. Just an
Yeah,
idea. Don't have to.
yeah.
I might not even get horses with my roll, but figured I would throw that out there.
Yeah.
What did that make you think of? You said you had something?
Oh yeah, I was gonna reach out to the. I have criminal contact on mine to see if he could find the luck stone
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
because they know about caravan masters and corrupt local businesses, needy sailors who can deliver messages.
So your background is criminal?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Awesome.
Is he so sneaky?
He is a sneaky.
Mhm. Alejandro
You have a
refused
network
to
of trustworthy and reliable criminals.
Awesome.
Okay, so you're wanting to use your criminal background to try to find a luckstone?
Luckstone.
Okay. So,
And then when I go to market, I'm gonna go in disguise so I can ask questions.
well,
Nice.
if you want to know some shady people, I don't know, if you zoom out, I'm pinging a spot on the map.
Yeah.
That's the Thieves Guild.
Oh, that'll be where I go to find someone to talk to.
Yep. So
Cool.
you've been around, Bertrude's is just right down the way. You've been around that area enough that
Sweet. Now I have 2 leads.
yeah, so you can go there and kind of hang out. They've got like a lounge and stuff, and you can chat with people, and you find out.
Maybe do a guitar solo. You never know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that probably these guys have seen you performing by the fountain and the public space and stuff because they've been around in this area. So yeah.
True, I might run into somebody that knows me.
Yeah, you can talk to them. You find out that to get a luck stone, you need to go up to Midtown. And oh, I already labeled it. Thank you, past Sarah.
Nice.
The
Go
jeweler.
past Sarah.
Yeah. Sometimes our past selves do really nice things.
The jewelers.
So the jeweler is where you would find a luck stone, because they don't only do jewelry; they specialize in
I mean, it is an opal or something.
yeah, in fine gems and magical gemstones and jewelry and that kind of stuff. But it is they let you know that it's not like specifically guarded like that building, but there's guards all around in that area, and it's a reputable area. They lock up tight at night, so it's not
Polished
easy.
agate.
Not easy to get in there and get a luck stone. But if you were to do it legitimately, you could go in and have one made.
Oh, just buy one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it, 600?
600.
Yeah. So they don't necessarily always have them, but they can make one for you. But they might have one. You just never know. So that's what you find out.
Sweet.
That's a sweet item.
Right?
Nice.
Perfect for what we're doing.
What else did you guys want? Shield, right?
It'll help me on my mission to be frontman. Be the best frontman I can be.
Love it. Yeah, I was looking at shields.
I mean, isn't Sentinel Shield uncommon? That's like one of the best items in the game.
Let me see.
And I don't think it requires attunement. There's something cool about it.
Oh no shit! Does it just give you the? Hang on, Sentinel Shield.
Oh, advantage on initiative and perception checks.
Oh, it's uncommon. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't require attunement either. Pretty badass. Probably worth $1,000 or something. Oh shit, on Kassoon it's 20 G's.
Mm. Which one are you guys looking at?
I guess it is really good.
Oh, we were looking at the Sentinel Shield, but
Yeah.
that's way too much. My only grievance with D&D Beyond and stuff, it doesn't tell you the price of items.
No.
I don't understand why it doesn't.
They should just have their own chart. But that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I guess they have. Is it the Dungeon Master's Guide has like a guidance range price for magic items, but they still won't give you a specific price for a lot of them.
The Kassoon thing says 300 for a +1 shield, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
just can't find anything like I definitely don't want to make this like a shopping episode, so I'm sorry, but
It's fine. Without Justin here, I mean, you guys are kind of free to do whatever. I started writing this session before I knew he was gonna miss it, so I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do. So you guys can do whatever you want.
Sweet. I believe he gave me 2 gems of some kind.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
record which ones he gave me.
Well,
It don't matter. You got 200 gold out of the deal.
Oh, okay, sweet. I'll just add 200 gold then.
if you can.
Or actually, hey,
What?
why don't you go to the jewelers and sell one of your gems?
Okay. Sure.
Is
And
this a
I'll explain
persuasion
to Hegnus what I'm looking for.
Okay.
And you can maybe do the recon for me.
Sure.
I'm scrolling up to see what kind of gems he ended up
I guess I could almost buy it with that 200 gold we got.
Let me do a search for it.
with. Oh my gosh. Ah, I just found it. Okay. So Alejandro took the 2 amethysts.
Purple.
Yeah. There's 2 jets. Everything else there's 1 of. Tourmaline. Gosh. Spinel? Pearl? Jade? Coral? And chrysoberyl? Chrysoberyl, I think is how you say that. So I don't know if you care which ones you take, but
I guess I'll just take the jets to be easy since there's 2 of them.
all right.
Add those to my inventory.
I don't know if Justin's keeping track of the specific gems he has, but
Oh.
that might help him if he is. Okay, so you're gonna have Hegnus go to the jewelry store for you? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, he wanted to get some gold for one of his gems. Or you could
Yeah.
sell both of them or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sell both of them for sure.
Yeah, you can totally go exchange.
And yeah, just find out if he's got the
Was it a soul?
polished agate luckstone.
Okay. Sure, I'll be
What's-
happy to.
Find out how much it is and then laugh at him when he tells you how much it is. Oh, I can't afford that. Never. That's your out.
Perfect.
I'm lip loading him. Ready, go.
Go. Awesome. Hegnus will make his way up to the jeweler.
Uncommon. Alejandro, why don't you roll a D4? We'll do yes or no. Do they have a luckstone?
All right.
3 or 4 is yes, they have a luckstone.
Bucks, no whammies.
Nice. Okay. Hmm.
I have to figure out how to steal it after that.
Man, what are the jewelers like? So as you can see, this building is shaped like a beautiful cut gem. So it's a lovely building.
Oh yeah, it is.
They've got some nice landscaping. So besides the fact that they sell beautiful jewelry and gemstones and do like money exchanges and stuff, it's a beautiful building. Probably like some stained glass windows. Yeah. So you can go up those the fronts. There's some steps there, and go inside. And
Sweet. Maybe on the way, Hegnus will go to the Tree of Changing. And
Oh, class it up a little bit.
yeah, I'm gonna put
Nice.
on my date, my
Sorry.
date outfit. That way, I look a little more respectable.
yeah.
And so I guess I change my clothes for a minute. I'll leave the Tree of Changing, and I'll come up to the jeweler.
I just love that you guys don't, you're not like, hey, can I like use the restroom? You just go duck behind a tree, strip down.
Yep.
Anyway,
It's definitely
canon.
Awesome. So Hegnus will put on his fancy clothes, go up to the jeweler, go inside, and I guess approach Hoover's in the store.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna say that there is a dwarf woman in there, and she's got beautiful robes on, and she looks very serious, but also she's obviously wealthy and clean cut and everything. And she's got a jeweler's lens, and she's inspecting gems behind a counter. And then there's a tall, slender elf man behind another counter, and he's holding up a beautiful silver necklace and showing it to a person who is shopping, looks like, and they're very well dressed as well. And whenever Hegnus comes in, they kind of nod to him, and the dwarf woman takes her jeweler's lens away from her eye and says, hello. Nice to see you here today, sir. What can I do for you?
Howdy, lads and lass. I acquired me some gems. I think they're called a jet. I was gonna see what you guys would give me for these gems. And he pulls out the gems and sets them on the counter.
She's like, ooh, yes. Oh, these are lovely specimens. She turns them over in her hands and puts her lens back up to her eye, and she's examining them. And you see her kind of hold one of them up in the air and take it back down again. And she goes over to a candle and runs it through the flame and inspects it some more, and comes back and says, yes, yes, these are lovely, lovely specimens of jet. I can give you 100 gold pieces for each of them. I think that would be a very fair exchange, and I would love to have these. I could make some fine jewelry with them.
100, you say?
Mm-hmm.
You sure they don't look like 125?
Are we doing some haggling here?
Yes, yes we are.
Let's do. Oh, nice.
Hegnus the Haggler.
Okay. I gotta think what this person's got for persuasion and insight. I feel like she's probably got good insight, but maybe not so good persuasion. We'll do a +3 for her insight. Oh, 10. Not great. Okay. And then we're going to do a +1 for her charisma roll. Ooh. Well, you managed to win both of those.
Haggled him.
Yeah. So she's like,
The haggler.
yeah, she looks at Hegnus and she's like, well, it's been a long time since I've had such fine examples of jet. We don't get a lot of black stones coming through here, and so they tend to be in high demand. I tell you what, I can do 110 gold pieces for each of them. That'll come to 220 total. That's as high as I can go, really. My boss would not be happy if I gave you any more, but I can appreciate a good stone when I see one.
Hey, that works for me. Works for me.
Nice. Good job, Hegnus. Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'll
So,
remove those
220.
two.
Took Robbie's fortune and turned it into a little bit more. That's awesome.
Awesome. And then I will also ask her. Let me start matting up my money. So I'm at 5.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
You take your time.
And Hegnus will say, I've been looking for a luck stone. I don't know if you know this, but I'm in a band called Unorthodox. We're kind of a big deal.
Yeah, roll your dice.
Roll it. It's been so long since you guys rolled.
I know.
Is
Is
it-
it D8
is it-
now?
D8. Okay.
Hang on, let me look
Sure.
before you roll. Reputation.
Mine's a D. No, it's D6.
Is above 100 D6.
You're above 100 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm at 1. Let me
Yep.
double check.
Yeah.
I'm at 116.
Nice. So
So,
yeah,
so
it's
it's
a
a D.
D6.
D6.
Nice. Okay, let's roll a D6. Roll 1D6.
And I think it's on a 6, right?
Oh, 2. 2.
Yeah.
There's 2 people in there.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. See if the
Nailed
other
it.
guy. She doesn't recognize you. You can see if the other guy. Oh no.
Ah, no love.
Yeah.
I'll still ask her though, and ask him. I've been looking for a luck stone to try to make me sing a little bit better. Do you guys have a luck stone?
She
Or the
she
dwarves call it an arkenstone.
oh. She kind of nods at your little bit of knowledge there, but she does not look like, surprisingly for this town, she does not look like a person who actually attends very many concerts. She's more of a like string quartet in like a tranquil park kind of person, probably. So she doesn't recognize you. She's been working today. She wasn't at the Battle of the Bands. But she's appreciative of your lore dropping, and she says, you're in luck. We actually do have a luck stone. We've got one.
Oh,
It's gonna cost you a pretty penny, I will say. It's more than these two jet are worth, definitely by a lot.
hmm. Are, are you saying it would be 221?
Oh, you're funny. No, we usually charge about 600 gold pieces
600?
for the Luxor. Well, it's a great deal of magic that goes into the making of the stone, and we have a quite a powerful jeweler and gym worker here who enhances the stones with magical ability, but
So is it like in a case, or is she got it stashed?
Mm.
You get to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she.
was actually going to ask. I was going to say, I would sure like to see it. I haven't seen an Arkenstone in ages. I might
Okay.
even have my appraiser come and look too. Do you care if I see it real quick? Just just humor me, lassie.
No, yeah, of course. It's been a long time since I've had anyone interested in something like this. And she pulls some keys. She has like a key ring.
Damn
And she unlocks the case where she has a bunch of stuff on display there. And Hegnus notices this. It's probably like a quarter size agate, and it's sitting on this beautiful black velvet cushion. And it's down on the bottom shelf, and it seems like it's kind of shimmering with this extra magical energy. And she grabs the pillow with the stone on it and just brings the whole thing up on the counter and sets it in front of Hegnus, and kind of looks at him expectantly because she thinks it's really cool.
Poor lassie. It's been a while. Do you care if I put me mitts on it?
Oh, I suppose she kind of looks nervously over at her coworker who is still busy showing this other person jewelry. She's like, I don't know. We don't usually let people touch things like this. The jewelry is one thing, but are you interested in buying it? Are you concerned that
I would
I can
sure like
promise
to.
it's genuine.
I would definitely like to see it up close, and if I find a hankering for it, I actually have my own personal appraiser. Uh, I might bring him and have him look at it later, but I sure would love to look at it now, if I don't waste his time or mine.
She kind of looks over at
Is
her.
that a
Yeah,
deception
persuasion.
check?
Persuasion
Or
check, I
persuasion?
think. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's also a deception, huh?
I'll roll either.
We'll do, we'll
It's up to you.
do persuasion. It was not great. Why don't
I
you
mean,
try
because
do a
technically,
or do a deception also? We'll see if you
Okay.
succeed at lying. Okay.
I definitely was lying.
She believes you that you have a friend who's jeweler or whatever who can assess the gem. But she's
It's definitely Alejandro in a costume.
yeah.
And my idea is like some Ocean's 11 stuff.
Right?
Like he'll come in there, I'll silvery barbs him after we rest to like try to like stop their persuasion rolls or their perception.
Okay.
And maybe I don't know. Maybe like Alejandro does like mirror image and then like he runs one way and then his mirror images run separate ways.
Nice.
Just ideas, just ideas.
You have this like very planned out already. I like
Right?
it. Yeah. Yeah, so you do not persuade her to allow you to pick it up. She's obviously very nervous. She's not really supposed to let people, just hold something that's this valuable and special. And she keeps kind of looking over at her coworker, and you can tell that it's like a rule, and she's nervous that he would, rat her out. She could lose her job. So she's like, I'm so sorry. You're welcome to bring your friend back and, have him or her examine the jewel. But unfortunately, unless you are prepared to purchase it, I can't let you handle the stone. And then she's going to take the pillow and she'll kind of put it back down in the case and lock it back and then put the keys back on her hip.
Thank you, lassie. Oh, that took me back seeing that hurricane storm. Oh, back to the mountains.
Nice job.
That was some good recon.
Yeah. So you are able to convince her that you need to bring your friend back, but she's not going to let you touch it. She locked it back up. So,
Okay.
by the way, during all of this, Robbie has just been. I think Bertrude was hugging him. And,
like a baby. Like kissing him and
and she's like,
"Ooh, go, ga, 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 ga."
yeah, she finally realizes that something is wrong, and she's like, I think something's wrong with Robbie. I'm gonna take him back to my bunkhouse and see what I can do. So she's gonna take Robbie back and tend to him while you guys do your shopping stuff.
Awesome.
And okay, I'm sorry. Did you decide if you want a sword or not a sword, a shield?
A shield. Yeah. I definitely think I want a shield plus
Okay.
1 on Hegnus.
Well, did you want to haggle?
Yeah. I think I.
Okay. Because we can go ahead and do that while Dustin's dealing with Azalea.
Perfect. And refresh your memory. That's a persuasion. Or
Yeah,
intimidate
any
and an
charisma
insight.
roll and then an insight roll. So whichever charisma you want to do.
I am actually going to use intimidation.
Yeah.
I'm not proud of it, but it's higher. So I'm
You can
going
be
to
like,
do.
I don't know if you saw what I did with those shadows out there, but you better give me a better shield.
Okay, I got a 16 and a 16. And I'm assuming, let me look at the map. It was
What did I give the other person?
probably the bazaar.
Oh, I actually made a, let's see, over here on the left, there's a...
Oh, nice. Awesome. I didn't see that. Sweet.
Yeah, I just wrote weaponsmith on there. I decided that's a nice kind of fancy-ish weaponsmith. It's like
there's also an armor
guild, and yeah, that's where you got your scale mail.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I don't know why,
Maybe...
but I feel like they should be separate places.
Right.
This person makes weapons, but this person makes armor.
So, do you think I would go to the armor smith then, or the weaponsmith for the shield?
I guess probably either one.
I'll try the armor smith first.
Okay.
And I will take your your advice there. Hegnus will walk into there, and he'll show his shield to the armor smith. He'll say like, "Oh, well met, lad. I just got done battling the shadows who are trying to ransack the town, and I need some better defenses. What do you say? Can you sell me a +1 shield? Maybe at a discount for the heroic rate."
Heroic
I know.
Hegnus.
I know. Is it Mork? Let me see. Is that
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mark.
Mork? Right?
Swiftblade or something.
I'll say.
Ever sure?
I'm certainly
Ever sure?
Ever sharp.
Mork could vouch for me. My valorous actions. I definitely need to be more defensible for the city. So,
Roll your d6 too.
I was about to say, yeah. Roll your
Ooh,
d6.
yeah,
He's
love it.
kind of looking at you, and he's like,
Drop the unorthodox
think
bomb.
didn't you buy some armor here?
I did. Yeah, I
Yeah.
bought some scale mail.
I mean, I appreciate your patronage, but yeah, can't give you advantage. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna we'll do insight first. Let me give this guy +2s, and then we'll do a charisma. So, failed both of those. So you're super intimidating. He doesn't recognize you,
Hegnus the Haggler.
as part of your band, but he's like, oh,
When the rolls are for money, he rolls money.
yeah. It's like, yeah, I heard about that. You're the guy who was out there fighting the shadows. Oh. And so he takes the shield and he's like, yeah, give me a couple of days, and you know what, 270 gold pieces,
Damn.
and I should be able to get this shield better for you. It's gonna look the same, but you'll find that when you're holding it and you're moving, it just it's a little bit faster to block those hits that would otherwise hit you.
I
Just a
like
little
the
bit
sound of
stronger, a
that.
little bit sturdier. Yeah, we have a blacksmith here who's gifted with magic, and he'll be able to imbue this. But he does need some time to work. And I suppose you get the gold.
Oh, you want it now or on the?
I mean, we don't typically start work unless we've got the payment.
Okay. He'll hand him the 270.
Yeah, saved 30 gold.
Sweet.
Damn, you made 50 gold today.
Right?
Hell
Just
yeah.
hustling.
I still think it's so funny that some of that was from Robbie.
Man.
Inflation and shit.
Right. Awesome. Let me see. I kind of want to buy.
That's telling.
So Alejandro, you don't really wear armor, do you? Do you wear like light?
I have leather.
You have leather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or studded leather. Whichever one's. I think studded leather's the good one.
You've studded leather.
Which is just rhinestones.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
That's what the studs are, yeah.
You need to get that made if that's what you want.
A little.
So studded leather.
I can hot glue rhinestones on the shitty little naps.
I always imagine you guys as being kind of like the contestants on RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, I gotta freaking make some rhinestone studded leather armor.
My boots.
Alright, so you got your shield.
Yeah, I have one idea. I just want to look at something.
There
here
was
real
something
quick.
else that you said in chat. Okay. You were gonna get.
I know the other day I bought brewer's supplies.
That's what it
sessions.
was. Yes.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought some brewer's supplies. So maybe before the night's over, I kind of want to try to make some hooch. Some
yeah.
Dwarven war hooch. And I also Maybe I kind of want to. I feel bad for slightly swindling Robbie. I kind of want to buy some bandmates some gifts. Uh,
Let me look at the players.
yeah, I pondered maybe buying Robbie a hand crossbow, and I was trying to look up something cool for Alejandro. Because you said we can spend, or you have magic items or uncommon things for up to 500 gold value, right?
Yeah, down by the docks in the fancy.
Yeah, those are pretty
place.
easy to find.
Well, I remember Justin saying that he wanted to get a tattoo. You could book Robbie a tattoo
Oh,
appointment. I can't remember how much it was.
yeah.
I think it was like 200. I don't know how much you were looking to spend.
Let's
You guys
see.
could start a Robbie tattoo fund. Oh, shit, what was I looking up? Oh, yeah. Bard.
Oh, potion of poison. That's cool.
Dude, look how badass that is. If they fail the first check, they're like, fuck.
Holy shit.
It would take at
Oh,
least
yeah.
3 turns to get
So,
Potion of
unpoisoned.
poison.
so that means like you could do like an assassination. Like you could give someone a potion of poison, silvery barbs when they try to make their save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
And then watch them die.
Or I was
Yeah.
like, you could pretend to like render them aid in combat or
Yeah,
something.
because it says it tastes like a potion of healing.
It looks, smells, and tastes like a potion of healing.
Yeah, but prestidigitation can make it taste like a cold beer.
Well, that's true too.
Ah,
Yeah, like
sneaky.
somebody gets hurt and you run up to them and you're like, take this potion. Most people aren't going to be like, no, I need to identify this first. Yeah, you could do a beer.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Heck
As a
yeah.
woman, I would never take a drink from someone, just
Ooh.
FYI.
I'll put it
If you
in a bottle
handed
of
me-
wine and then crack it at the jeweler's office
Oh, okay. Yeah,
while we're brokering our deal, and then just watch them both die.
that's pretty convincing. All right. All right.
It's still going to cost me 250 gold to buy the poison.
Oh, hang on, hang on. What if I suggested this for Alejandro? Potion.
Hilarious, though.
Man, you
So
guys have
this
your
is 200
plans.
golds. This is 200 gold. I'll post it. Or, hang on, even better. This is one of my old favorites from Zol. What if you did the Dust of Disappearance? That's a lot
Oh,
cheaper.
yeah.
Dust of Disappearance is...
Try to sneak in there.
Yeah, it's only 100 gold.
And you could throw it on both of you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you got to get in the case.
Uh, it says if a creature affected by the dust attacks or casts a spell, then invisibility ends for that creature.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
But
Alejandro have thieves' tools? Sorry.
Have what?
Thieves' tools?
Oh, thieves' tools? Ooh.
Okay. Never mind. Sorry.
if not, Robbie might, for being an artificer.
I'm not proficient.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I could buy it.
Robbie is
Okay.
proficient in
bothers me.
thieves' tools.
I had, so I'm looking at the prices. There's Spell Rot, Tattoo, Cantrip. I could buy each of us in the band a tattoo for an extra cantrip spell. That might be kind of cool.
Oh my god, you guys could go get
It's whatever
Matching
can you want.
tattoos.
band tattoos. Let's do that. Hell yeah. I'm gonna spend 150 gold to
Awesome.
to set up an appointment for matching band tattoos.
Okay. We'll wait for Justin
Sure.
to return. I'm sure that he will agree with that because he already wanted a tattoo. But yeah, so that
Sweet.
you guys,
I'll go ahead.
you can't take
Adjust my
Robbie in his catatonic state to go get him tattooed.
Sure. Sure. But I will go ahead and subtract my gold. So
Okay.
I'm down to 89.
Nice.
And I'll put a note in the chat. We're gonna get can't tattoos. That's awesome.
Okay, so I don't see thieves' tools in Robbie's inventory.
Can it be whatever cantrip you want?
I don't know. I don't have it open.
Oh, that says once the spell ends, the tattoo vanishes. You get one shot.
I found a link for it.
Come on, laptop, you can do it. Okay. This magic tattoo contains a single spell of up to 5th level, wrought on your skin by a magic needle. To use the tattoo, you must hold the needle against your skin and speak the command word. Okay, so you buy the needle? The needle turns into ink that becomes the tattoo, which appears on the skin in whatever design you like. Once the tattoo is there, you can cast its spell. Oh, I see. Okay. Requiring no material components.
Mm.
So
So
you
it's like
still
a
get the
spell
tattoo.
scroll that's on your arm.
Yeah,
Spell scroll tattoo.
you can make it
Eh.
look however you want. And it's a
You
single.
don't have to use it though. You could just keep the tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say though if you can take like a wizard cantrip or a, you know what I mean? It
Yeah, it
doesn't.
doesn't have anything like that.
I guess that's up to Sarah. I don't know.
Hmm.
Because it would be cool to get a cantrip from like another class or something. But
Yeah.
it's a one-time use, so.
Well, we should find a good cantrip that would be cool if all three of us cast it.
Right.
Yeah,
Sweet.
as far as I can tell, it doesn't have any limitations.
Yeah, it does look like it.
So, yeah, I think it's whatever you want.
Sweet.
But you
Well, I
get to
guess we'll
use it one
discuss
time.
that. Yeah, just one-time use. Or we can just leave the tattoo and it stays.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's all the shopping I wanted to do. Thank you for your patience.
Tattoo.
Oh, yeah, no, totally.
Oh no, you're
That's
good,
awesome.
man. I already did stuff.
Sweet.
Okay, so I can't forget
I'll
that
make some notes in the chat.
Robbie needs to swap his crossbow for a hand crossbow because he's not proficient with light crossbows. And you guys are all going to get tattoos. Okay.
I need to go to the clothes vendor.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, because you're going to get your.
I have a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. Well, there's a.
And remember, you still have the hour on your
Oh,
enhanced
yeah.
Your
ability.
enhance ability.
If you want
Yeah.
to, if you want to haggle stuff.
Yeah, totally.
You're like, thank you for your time, Father Fenric, and then bolts down to the docks. Yeah, there's like there's a costume lady who sells, basic costumes and disguise kits and stuff like that down at the Bayside Bazaar. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Bayside Bazaar. Or you can go up to the fine clothes store in the fancy. Well, you have to go to both places to get your stuff. So.
Yeah, I have to get nice clothes.
Did you already do your haggle rolls?
Huh?
Did you haggle, or are you just paying full price?
Well, I might as well haggle.
Okay.
I'll at least pass the charisma check.
Let's see here. Well, I'll let you do two
Actually, I
different
can give
ones.
myself wisdom.
Okay, so The mat.
I'll burn enhance ability for wisdom also.
Do you get to have
Save 2
both
gold.
of them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He casted one and I cast.
It doesn't like switch. You can have 2 enhance abilities. Hang on, I'm gonna read real fast. I'm gonna be a rules lawyer.
I love it.
Yeah, if not, it's fine.
Mm,
It doesn't really say.
no, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't say you can't.
Yeah, it doesn't say that it like ends if you cast another one or anything.
It's concentration, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so as long as you guys are both maintaining your concentration.
for an hour. Yeah.
And yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
Do
Sure.
it.
Yes, and. Okay, so the mask and the common clothes and the costume you can all get at the Bayside
It
Bazaar.
was 20 gold, 7 silver.
Yeah, I'm dividing them up for you. So you get to do 2 different roles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So
Yeah, it was a mask, common clothes, women's clothes, and fine elven clothes.
Yep. So the mask and the common clothes and the woman's costume clothes, wig and stuff, that you can all get at the Bayside Bazaar. So that's 5 gold, 7 silver.
Okay.
So you can do some haggling at advantage
Haggle it.
there. Let's see.
Guess I'm gonna lie and tell him I saw the same thing somewhere else that was cheaper. But I don't want to walk back up.
And then do an insight check for me, please. Man, my vendors are getting really bad rolls.
Yeah. 18 and 17.
Yeah, you do get advantage on that too. All right, so you won both of those rolls.
Saved
Nice.
myself $1.
Yeah, so the costume lady's like, oh, well, I mean, I guess it is a competitive market. So she reduces the price to math. You do the math. 5 gold,
How much
7
was it?
silver. It's 10% off 5 gold, 7 silver. Math, 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 math. I hate doing math. You got it?
Yeah, just take my time.
I was like, how can I make this super difficult for you? Let's divide it into weird numbers.
It's really not that much.
Yeah, I mean, you started with a pretty small amount. So.
I gotta get rid of some of this copper though. You're getting 5 gold and some copper.
All right. Once you've subtracted that, you can add those things to your inventory. I think you already did.
Gold. 37.
The mask is like a COVID mask. It's
Chat
probably
paid
like
for.
tan, whatever color they don't dye. The natural beige mask or something.
All right.
2 silver. It's not very nice.
Okay, now fine elven clothes.
Yep, so head on up to the fine clothes store and do some more rolls. See if you can get you a discount. What you gonna lie about this time?
Um,
Oh.
see if I got one disguise self, right? I'm gonna do a disguise self, and the clothes I'm going to choose are elven clothes, similar to the ones that he has, but nicer. I'm gonna diss him and be like, "This is really like what I had in mind, you know." So I don't know. These are a little unimpressive. Can you help me out on the price a little bit?
All right. Well, roll your. You're doing a deception, right? Roll your deception checks.
Nice. It's hard for me to lie about everything. Work on that.
Well, man, we tied for insight, and we both have a +1.
Tiebreaker.
Yeah, let's do a tiebreaker.
14.
7. Okay.
Nice.
Um.
Ooh, I saved a gold 5 silver on that
Well,
one.
no.
Oh,
Nope. Because I critted on my other roll. So.
oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't see it.
So insight. So the guy is like blushing, and you can tell that he's like really embarrassed that your clothes are nicer than the ones that he's trying to sell you. But then he's like, "Well, I mean, if these aren't good enough for you, well, then you can just go somewhere else, I suppose. My prices are firm, and I think that they're fair for what I have here, and I'm proud of the work that I do on these clothes.
All right.
15 gold.
I would tend to agree with you. They're very nice.
It's a wash.
Oh, yeah.
So
I would tend to agree with you. These are some nice clothes.
he's like, "Oh,
I will gladly pay you 15.
thank you. I'm glad to see you've come to your senses." He's gonna take your money and then turn around and shit talk about you, insulting his clothes.
Remove.
That's pretty sweet. You have the actor feat. I just saw that.
Yeah, dude, I picked that up.
That's good. You get
I'm-
+1 charisma. You have advantage on deception and performance checks.
I'm going for the got him many faces.
That's awesome.
So I have been working on my stuff. I did updated my background and some other stuff, and I have 9 sets of clothes that I'm carrying now.
Is that all in your
And
bag of holding?
yeah, that's why I got it. Yeah,
That's
so I
awesome.
can be glamorous.
I love it.
And then with the actor feed, I can start copying people's voices and stuff. So I've been writing down people around town and keeping track of that on my character sheet too.
You know what's awesome? I just thought about this. Since you have that, does that mean like you could do like silent image and prestidigitation? Can't say that word. And like mimic their voices? You could
Totally.
make like an image of someone,
Yep.
make them
And then
sound like someone,
yep.
and it would actually sound like them.
Totally.
That's a sweet idea.
The thing I was talking to Sarah about is using disguise and like magical disguise.
Because
So
you have
even
disguise self.
Yeah, right. So even if they pass their like disguise self check, they still have to roll an int check. So you can force 2 saves.
Even if the magical
Awesome.
illusion doesn't hold up,
Yeah,
he's
right.
still
Because
wearing
then
a
they have to look at
costume
your
underneath.
makeup costume and be like, "Well, it's weird. I thought you looked a little weird, but you know, I guess you just look a little weird today. It's not a big deal."
That's awesome.
And I also picked up Gift of Gab
That's perfect for a bard. Yeah.
because it's hilarious.
Hang on. You could use that in the heist. Right? Because doesn't it forgets the last thing, the last 6 seconds?
I think it's just conversation.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They forget the last 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
We might be able to use that some.
Mm.
We'll have to do the heist tomorrow because I don't have any spell slots.
That's fair.
We need to do some drinking
Yeah, that's fair.
and make a concert.
You could pretend to be the coworker of the dwarven jeweler.
Yeah,
That's true.
Interesting.
watch him leave work. Go talk to
Yeah.
him for a minute.
Yeah, get his voice down.
I love Hegnus's willingness to just like take part in these nefarious activities.
I mean, he's
I'll help you
chaotic.
steal Luckstone.
I mean, like, he's chaotic good,
Yeah,
you know?
Hey, you want to
it's
help
good
a
for the
brother
band.
out, right?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I have such a
I
hard
gotta.
time with alignments.
We were just identifying the specific type of agate that the Luckstone is.
Awesome.
Because agates are only 10 GP stones.
Oh.
I'm thinking I go in as the gem appraiser and do the old switcheroo.
That's exactly what I had in mind. That's awesome.
And you know,
Should we wait to have Robbie's help as an accomplice? Or
hold on. I can go to the vendor and buy the gloves of thievery. We go do this switcheroo. How much those
gloves of
were?
gloves.
Okay.
They were on the list, I think.
I feel like you need to go to the shady part of town for the gloves of thievery.
They're 500 gold. And I can't remember exactly.
Wow, they're invisible while worn. That's awesome.
Yeah, I knew they were handy.
Shit.
They're on my list of noob items that I'm looking for. Sleight of hand, yeah, that's what I need. I use that and then cast enhance ability on myself, and I'll be able to do a switcheroo, no problem.
How common are they?
Agates?
No, gloves of thievery.
Oh, I'm sure they're uncommon if they're in the cheap pile. Yeah,
On the D&D wiki, it says uncommon.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm trying to
Well,
find some.
if you want, you can
Go back to the Thieves
go
Guild.
back to the Thieves Guild.
All right.
Because, yeah, man, I know I said you guys could get
Do I
like.
spend the money on the gloves or just pay for the dim? I gotta steal it.
The gloves of thievery are very like RP for Alejandro.
For magic tricks too. As long as they're made out of fleece. Except.
The gloves of thievery need to be made out of fleece. I don't
That's
know.
pretty
The hobo gloves.
I imagined they were like white silk mime gloves,
Mm,
and then when you like put them on, they just sort of disappear.
translucent.
Or maybe they're like latex doctor's gloves. And when you snap them on,
Yeah.
you snap, disappear. I'll look them up and see what they're supposed to look like.
I mean, we've already done the recon. Let's just buy the gloves and then we'll steal.
Well, roll a d4 to see if they even have them.
If there's any gloves handy.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I know I said you could buy anything up to like.
4.
Oh yeah, okay. He's like, Alejandro, you've come to the right place. You knew I'd have something like this.
Do I still have my bonus? Hasn't been an hour.
Man,
Close.
let's see.
Went clothes shopping. Came back here.
He cast that on you right before you talked to. You talked to Father Fenric. You guys went in and like checked out the cell and chatted with the guard.
Yeah, it's
I'm
probably.
gonna say that your hour is up. I let you have it down at the docks, but you had to walk all the way back to the.
Well, I still have the wisdom one then.
Yeah, because you just cast that one on yourself, right? Not that long ago. You gonna haggle with
I'm
the
gonna try.
Godfather?
These are the gloves I've been looking for. I like them, but I'm a little short on money.
Let's see.
Oh wait, I only get a roll once. My bad.
Yeah, so 16. But you can roll twice for insight.
Ugh.
Yeah, I beat you on insight,
Big 7.
but not on the other one. It's a wash again. He's like, Alejandro, my friend, you know, I would cut you a deal if I could, but times are tough. I understand you don't have much money, but I can't do any better than, how much are they?
500.
I can't do any better than 500. You know, these are hard to come by, and it's risky for me to even have them. I'm gonna need you
Will
to
you take part of the payment with amethyst?
yeah, I'll take amethyst.
I guess I'll give him my
I
amethyst.
can appreciate a good gem just as much as a coin.
2 amethysts and 300 gold.
All right. Boom.
So that puts me at about 700 gold. So for a while.
You guys can almost like perform for a living.
I'm kidding. I have 50. Oh yeah, let's make our con save. I mean, we're out of stuff, but we can still
To perform some more.
get some points. Nope, not for me.
Let's see.
Let's see, I bought my crap.
Nope, 11. Is it 15 or is it 10 to
I
keep it?
think it's
The first one's
10
10.
because we just played
Yeah,
that one show, right?
yeah. The first one is 10. So Hegnus passes, but Alejandro does not.
Yeah, you can jam out if you want.
Um,
We can go get some beers and you can do your flaming pipes for everybody.
just for story's sake, where were you going to attempt to perform?
Hmm?
Where were you wanting to attempt to perform? Because technically, when you fail your con save, you fall prone.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I didn't ready yet. Whenever we get somewhere.
Okay.
I guess Hegnus will try to go back to Bert's bunkhouse to check on Robbie, and then
Yeah,
maybe
you got to do your date, right?
the date thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we go take a short rest and have a drink like we talked about?
Perfect.
You gonna drink at Bertrude's, or are you gonna wait
Mhm.
until you?
Mm, I'm
Well,
gonna
that's up
I'm
to
gonna
him.
I'm gonna wait to do it
I
at
think that's wise.
yeah.
How are you gonna do the drinking thing today? Like 10 drinks or whatever? You don't want to get started early.
Yeah. I almost want to wait until I have spell slots. Is it every Saturday night? Let me see the journal.
The drinking game is whenever. It's
Yeah,
like
you can do it anytime you
yeah,
Oh,
activate it.
it's like one of
okay.
those like eating or drinking challenges where, if you
Gotcha.
do the thing in the set amount of time, you don't have to pay for it.
Okay.
If you eat 30
Oh, sweet. The gloves
wings, you
don't
don't have
take
to pay for it.
attunement either. Getting all kinds of cool shit.
Hell yeah.
Too much cool shit. Do I need to rob you?
Let's not get hasty.
No, shit.
Uh,
That's what
No, I said
that's
I'm
what
fine.
Dustin would
I'm
do.
getting some cool shit.
awesome. Yeah. Maybe we'll take a short rest at Bird's. Um, and you know what? Maybe on the date, her and I can do the beard thing. We'll
Beard
see how it
drinking
goes.
game. All right.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
Probably foolish, but
see what's going on here at Bertrude's.
Hegnus will go to the room, change,
When you
maybe
get there,
carry.
Robbie
Uh-huh.
is he's just sitting. Oh no, you can go to the room. When you get to the room, Robbie's just sitting in there catatonic.
Aww. Poor guy.
Yeah.
Hegnus will go up and pat him and try to press some buttons to see if he can get him working again. Like press the snooze and power at the same time, like the power cycle. Um,
Yeah, nothing. Just blankly
okay.
staring. And then,
Awesome.
let's see, Alejandro. Are you gonna go to the room, take your short rest,
Yeah.
put you in there?
Awesome.
So after a few hours, Bertrude comes out of her room. She's gonna come down and knock on your guys' door. So you hear a knock, 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 knock.
Hegnus will wake up and go answer the door
She's like, oh,
in his
God.
beta type.
Cast minor illusion, so my bed looks empty.
It's like, sorry to bother you, Hegnus. I was just wondering if we were still going to the braided beard tonight. I wasn't sure with all of the day's activities.
Oh, no, I could use a drink, and you saved me life, so I definitely owe you a couple beers, lassie.
Oh,
Let's go on
sounds
that
fun.
date.
All right. Well, I'm ready whenever you are.
Sweet.
All right. Is Alejandro going to become visible again and go with them, or are you gonna?
Oh, I don't want to third wheel it. No.
You're not gonna go with them to the braided beard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm well. I'm gonna go, but I'm not gonna sit with Hegnus. I'm not gonna bother.
Okay. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong layer. No.
Oh, I'm already here. Nice.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to make some people invisible.
I'm already not sitting with him, so that's perfect.
Saturday night, there's definitely going to be people on the stage
Oh, I was hoping the gnomes.
performing. Oh, do you want the gnomes to perform again? It's going to be Earth Song.
Okay.
I already
Yeah,
have
they were
them.
cool.
Yeah, here.
I liked Earth Song.
I think I still have their music, actually.
I'm gonna play their music.
Yeah, why not? Oh yeah, I found some sweet bagpipe music.
Nice.
Maybe we can next time Unorthodox does a performance. Excuse me, we can play the bagpipe music. Okay. It was this one. Reminds me of like, I don't know, Sting or something, or he was the guy who did the Tarzan soundtrack.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, yeah. Okay. So they're here vibing, setting the mood. Some nice
Like it.
background music. Let me grab Bertrude here. Where are you, Bert? Oh, wait, she's already here, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Okay, awesome. All right, so you guys get to the Braided Beard Saturday night, so it's, you know, crowded, festive. People are having a good time. Oh, Brad sees you guys come in. He's like, "Oh, Hegnus, Bertrude, I get your beards tonight." And comes over to take your drink order.
Awesome. And refresh my memory, it's 10 drinks.
Okay, let me find
Yes.
it. I think it is.
Do you want me to hold your money?
Honestly, maybe. Yeah.
That's a pretty good idea. Other information.
Maybe I'll keep just enough to buy the drinks.
Right.
Braided Beard. Okay, here we go. 10 strong drinks in a row while remaining conscious and standing. You have to drink them one at a time. And if you manage to consume all 10 and you're still standing, then you don't have to pay for any of them, and you get free drinks at the Braided Beard for the rest of the week.
For how long?
For 1 week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay.
So, yeah, it goes on a tab, so you don't have to subtract any of your money.
Oh, yet? Okay.
Yeah, just you have to wait until you win or lose.
Awesome. Hegnus will say, "Oh, Brad and Bert, give me 1 second. I gotta go to the little dwarves room." And he'll walk over to use the restroom wherever that is. And on the way back, he'll stop by Alejandro, and he'll say, "Lad, last time I was here, I lost me a lot of money. Would you mind holding on to me gold pieces?"
Yeah, I'll totally stash those away for you.
Sweet.
Nice.
So I'll, I'll hand you 89 gold.
I'll put it in the bag.
Awesome.
Let's see.
And Hegnus will walk back and sit down.
Dashed.
Oh man. Okay.
I'm vibing with that music. Just for the record.
Me too.
Oh, Earth Song. So, Bertrude. I'm gonna say she's got a +3 to her constitution as well. I don't have her thing up right now. She's gonna roll her first. Oh no, actually, she gets to do Constitution modifier +1, 4 drinks before she is intoxicated.
Sweet.
So
And I
you
think I'm
guys-
the same, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
So only 6 bad ones. 6 blackout rolls.
can't remember what the braided beards
I think
strong
so, yeah.
drink is. Let's see.
But it's a con check first, right? And then if you fail, you do a blackout.
Yeah, I was just reading that, reminding myself of it. Okay, so O'Brad comes back to the table with a. Actually, he's probably smart enough to bring several. He's got several of the Lutger quadruple beers, which are their strong beverages. Oh, wait. Did I say you have to drink a strong drink? I meant a moderate one. Whichever
Has to
one.
be moderate or it'd fuck him up.
Yeah.
Double.
If I said strong, I meant moderate. Yeah, it shouldn't be strong. I did, yeah. I wrote 10
Content.
strong drinks, but that's too much. Okay, so 10 moderate drinks. The ones that are 1 silver, that give you 1 level. That's what it should say.
Oh, okay, cool.
They can
Yeah,
still be
so
good
a
though. They
little
can be
less
5 silver.
intimidating, but huh?
They can still be good drinks. They can be 5 silver.
Well, at the Braided Beard, the moderate drinks are 1 silver. I have a menu.
Just
I have the
saying.
Lutger quadruple
If he's
from the
gonna
Lutger
drink,
Brewery.
if he can drink a better drink, that's a better deal, right? Because you get it for free if you drink them.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Just saying, if there's a moderate drink that
Because
costs
the
more,
strong adds 2 levels of intoxication.
yeah, you don't want that.
Oh, yeah, never mind. So moderate it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say stick with moderate. Okay, so he brings you moderate beverages, not strong. I'll change that in the journal. So yeah, he brings you several each, and Bertrude gets to chugging. And hopefully Hegnus will go drink for drink with her.
Sweet.
She'll
Hegnus
put
will
down 4.
he'll start downing them, and then maybe like on the 3rd one he'll look over at Burton. Maybe she's like some foam on her beard mustache, and he's like, well, let me get that for you, laddie. He'll like help her move off the beard foam.
Nice.
It's such a
She'll allow
gentleman.
it.
She'll allow it.
She'll
Awesome.
allow it. Alright, so once you guys consume 4, man, I'm gonna have to keep track here. There's here, get a pencil. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you guys have to start rolling, right? Yeah, for each additional drink, you must make a DC 10 Constitution save to avoid becoming blackout drunk. So, now we start rolling con saves.
Gotcha. Let's see it.
Alright. Okay. Ooh, you guys both pass. So, 5th drink.
Nice.
Cheers. And you guys, you're still standing. You're not even blackout drunk yet.
Awesome.
All right, round 6. Con save. Oh wow!
I don't.
You guys
I
both
don't
just
like that.
barely made it.
You both passed.
So.
Oh no shit! Really?
Yeah. You have to get a 10. That's the minimum. So.
Oh, we both rolled a 10. Nice.
Yep. So Hegnus and Bertrude.
Burping a little bit.
Yeah, you struggle to get that one down, and you're both kind of slowing down at the same pace, and burping, and kind of worried that he's gonna come back up there for a minute, but you both managed to finish your drinks and slam your empty mugs down on the table. Bertrude is like, "Oh, Brad, bring another."
Another.
All right, round 7.
Sweet. Nice.
Oh, Hegnus makes it. Bertrude is, you can see her eyes are kind of going bleary and a
lassie.
little bit bloodshot. She's struggling to stand on her feet.
Not your
So
beard.
she is now blackout drunk.
D10.
Let's see. Yep, D10. For you pick a fight with a fellow party member, use an action to make an unarmed strike. Yeah, so she gets really bleary eyed. She's like, she doesn't recognize Hegnus anymore, and she calls him by some other name. She's like, "Bert, didn't I tell you I don't want to drink with you anymore?" And yeah, she just like hauls off and slaps Hegnus right in the face. Dwarven foreplay. That's hilarious.
It's definitely Dwarven foreplay.
Oh man, what would her unarmed strike be?
Unarmed strike.
Now look at
plus,
Hegnus's here.
+4.
Probably +4, yeah, I bet. Because it'd be like your strength mod +1.
Okay.
Yeah, her proficiency bonus.
Oh yeah, you've got a negative strength right now. Okay. I was trying to use Hegnus's sheet to cheat. I was like, why is her
Gotcha.
strength so bad?
Well, technically, I guess it should have been updated when I rested.
Oh yeah, you did. You got a short rest, so
Yeah.
that should be good. Okay, so I will give her a +3. Does a 13 hit Hegnus?
No, I have 17.
Oh, okay. So she.
You don't have your armor on, big guy.
Oh, okay. Then that would
You're
hit.
wearing
He
your
doesn't?
fancy date clothes, right?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
let me
Well, that's
unequip.
true. Yeah.
So let me unequip
Is that just a
my skill
10?
now. Yeah, I would have 11 then.
Yeah.
Oh, that hits.
Oh yes. So the damage is what? A 3? Is it like an automatic 3?
It's her strength +1.
So
It's probably
4. So she slaps you for 4.
She slugs you pretty good.
That's awesome.
But she is still standing. It says if the party member is intoxicated, roll a d20 to determine how they react. On an
Am I-
odd, the party member responds in a hostile manner, but I don't know. I don't feel like Hegnus would. I feel like you should play your character.
Totally. Hegnus will say, "Oh, Bert, leave that to the bedroom, lassie. Don't be doing that here."
She's like kind of swaying and looking at Hegnus. She's a little bit confused, but she's still standing. Okay, now that was round 7, right?
Yeah.
So now we're on 8.
Okay, so round 8, you do your oh wow, you passed again. Okay, and then I've got to roll a d10 because she's black.
Hegnus is killing it.
1.
Oh no.
Oh. Poor Bert.
Oh, she hit her head on the table.
So Bert, she's swaying. She doesn't seem to recognize Hegnus. She just slapped him across the face and called him by a different name. And before you know it, you don't even have time to react. And she falls down, slams her head on the chair, and falls to the ground, taking 3 damage. She's got a pretty good goose egg on her forehead, and she is pass the fuck out on the floor. In fact, you can hear her going, and Brad starts to come over, and he's like, "Oh,
Pulls out the magical
the
clippers.
day has come," and kind of shouts to everyone. He's like, "It's the day that I get Bertrude's beard," and they're like, "Ah!" Yeah, he's gonna go back and get his clippers. They're like sheep shears, basically. And
Attack of opportunity.
nope. And in fact, you still have two more
beers
Yeah.
to drink.
But we'll pause because he's gonna try to take Bertrude's beard, and because you have liquid courage, you do have 5 temporary hit points, advantage on charisma and constitution checks.
Oh, nice.
Disadvantage on wisdom and dexterity saving throws and checks. But yeah. So I don't know if that helps you in this situation, but you're charismatic and you have extra hit points.
You said con saves as well, right?
Oh, constitution checks.
Checks, not
Checks.
saves. I got you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we're gonna try to stop
I
or
want to, but I don't want to like be banned from the bar. But
he comes back with the shears, and yeah, they're like big, rusty, like thick kitchen scissors, basically. Yeah.
you did say charisma checks though, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
And,
So I'm gonna roll persuasion.
And talk him out of it.
nice.
Okay. So Hegnus goes it's Obrad, right?
Mhm.
Obrad, let's not be hasty there, laddie. I know you've been trying to get her beard for a long time, but hear me out. Let me drink 2 more drinks, and if I win, regardless, you can have me beard, but don't touch the lasses.
Whoa. He's like,
And
nodding,
if I
stroking
lose,
his
if I
beard.
lose, I'll cover her beard and mine. How about that?
So you lose, I get your beard, and you're gonna pay for all the drinks.
Aye,
You win, I still get your beard.
aye.
He reaches out his hand to shake your hand. You got a deal.
I shake it.
All right. Bring your next 2 drinks. And he goes ahead and pours 2 of them for you. Just to be optimistic. And brings those back. Oh, nice. Still not blackout drunk. Wow.
Still in it.
Hegnus fucking slams those drinks back to back. For my lady. Nice. Yeah, Obrad is really impressed, and he's like, all right. I won't take her beard, even though I really want it. But I understand that it's a point of pride for her.
Aye.
And I could never let her live this down, though. So I'll help you get her back to the bunkhouse if you need some help. And I tell you what,
Thank you.
I've never seen a man drink so many drinks and not even waver. I mean, you're not even struggling. You haven't given away your money like you did last time. You just I'm very impressed, Hegnus. And you know what? I'm gonna say that for that, just for that, you can keep your beard. And, I really appreciate your ability to drink. So you know what? For the next week, Drinks are on me here at the Braided Beard. Tell your friends, and let's get Bertrude back home.
Hegnus will
Pretty nice
shake
there.
Obrad's hand and do like a little dwarf hug, like a little handshake and arm pat and a little
Chest bump.
yeah, little chest bump. You're a
Shake
good
his
lad,
hand, pull
Obrad.
him in. Yeah. He's like, yeah. And he'll, I mean, she's a big gal, so he'll get under one side of her. Hopefully, Hegnus takes you.
3.
And you guys can kind of feet dragging behind her. Just drag her back to Bertrude's bunkhouse.
That's awesome.
Oh, poor Bertrude.
I was trying to save her beard.
Well,
Awesome.
you did.
Nice work.
You did, yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye, Earth Song.
Aw.
Yeah, sorry. Alejandro, are you doing anything during all of this?
I'm gonna have a strong drink.
Okay. Keep your wits about you. Very responsible of you.
One gold, 5 silver.
Yeah, it's 5 silver. What do they have here? Whiskey or something?
How about some copper?
Oh my god. Is that 50
Ching.
copper?
Yeah, somebody's gotta
You're
take
such
it.
an asshole.
Do they have any agates?
No!
You never know. It's a bartender. You might have some agates laying around.
They're irritated already. You're paying in copper. I'm just gonna keep doing this all over town.
Money. I'll give him a couple extra
Yeah?
copper.
You used to be a server, Dustin. Did you appreciate it when people gave you tons and tons of pennies?
I'm gonna give him some extra copper.
Great, extra pennies.
It's slightly better than penny.
I could give you $1, but I'm actually gonna give you 100 pennies. All right, well,
More like dimes.
you gonna go back to bed?
Hmm?
Or are you gonna do stuff?
I'm gonna have my strong drink and then probably just go back to the place. Chill.
Okay.
Hegnus will deliver Bert, tell her goodnight, and then head back to the room. And be a gentleman.
That's nice of you. Hopefully you lay her on her side.
Yes, definitely.
Gentlemen, what else would he do to her all passed out?
Yeah, I think we've made it clear that nobody is Bill Cosby in this
Correct.
in this campaign.
No, but
When you guys come back, Robbie is not there. And there's a note for you guys.
Shit.
It's like, Hegnus and Alejandro, Ferdad found me an artificer to teach me some cool things. So, Hegnus, please stay out of trouble. I am gonna go learn some cool shit. Alejandro, please keep Hegnus out of trouble. I feel like that's about what he would say.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Something like that.
Make sure they increase the wages. So
Yeah, right. Fight for socialism and justice in Base Bay while I'm gone. So,
amazing.
yeah, so his little note indicates that he's gotta go do some artificer stuff. Because you guys both took a level in Bard, right? So,
Yeah.
so you just went back to Mork and Tavares and Tim. As long as you're bards, they'll just keep teaching you stuff.
Awesome.
All right. Well, you guys can do your long rest.
Awesome. Before a long rest scene, I don't know how long it would take. Mostly just because I want to try it. What would I roll to? I bought brewer supplies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What do I roll to try to make some like
Oh,
prison
dear.
hooch?
Hmm. Gosh.
And go to my inventory. Maybe if I click on it, it'll say.
Well, in Xanathars, there's like some explanations for different like things you can use your brewer's supplies to do.
I'm gonna grab some cookies. Sorry.
Cookies. Let's see here.
Oh, okay, okay. So when you click on a tool, it says you can use a formula of D20 plus an ability check plus any proficiency, proficiency or expertise.
Okay, sweet.
So I'll display that on the
Brewers.
screen. Okay. So you can add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you use. Each type of Argent's tools requires. Okay, so I can add my proficiency bonus, which is 2. Um,
We just got to
now,
figure out what kind of a check it is, too.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. So in Xanathars, it says, let's see, the process of brewing purifies water. Crafting beer takes weeks of fermentation, but only a few hours of work. So you can, like, put in the work to set it up, but then
nice.
it sounds like it takes some time to actually do it. Let me see what else I can find here. Tools. Yeah, they don't really give you your guidance. Man, I don't know. To brew beer could be like,
Dex or intelligence?
yeah, I was
I don't
thinking like
know.
intelligence or wisdom, maybe. It's kind of like medicine. It's kind of like arcana or maybe history. Maybe even insight, just to kind of, let me see.
I can see
No,
that. Yeah.
yeah, pure intentions of a creature. Not quite. Okay, arcana. It's the ability to recall lore about spells, magic items, magical traditions. Yeah. Yeah, probably like arcana or nature. Because nature is about plants and animals. Hmm. Let's see.
Okay, so in Xanathars, it's on page 79. Uh, oh, that's cool. You can like purify water.
Yeah, that's what I was looking
Can
at earlier. Yeah.
This is history, medicine, persuasion.
It gives like literally every example except brewing alcohol.
Right.
So, uh,
But what's cool though, it does say brewer supplies ignore effects of alcohol as a DC 20.
oh,
That's kind of cool. But yeah, it doesn't
that
tell you
is.
what to roll for.
Yeah, I'm gonna say just based on the descriptions of the skill.
I mean, most of them might just be you can craft 25 gold with a beer and beer.
Oh, for crafting. I don't think your microphone is on.
Aside from that,
Yeah, I couldn't hear.
Oh, because he's eating. That's why.
Oh, I
I
got
was
you.
talking to Sarah.
So if Hegnus pays 5 gold a day, I think the idea was that he was wanting to use his proficiency with brewer's supplies.
Mhm.
So if he spends 2.5 gold, he can make 5 gold worth of beer.
Okay. 2.5 gold a day, or just 2.5 gold every time he wants to make 5 gold worth of beer. And that's because he has proficiency with brewer's supplies and he's got the supplies. Okay. So Dustin's system,
No, that's normal.
is that the normal system? Okay. Is you would pay 2.5 gold to produce 5 gold worth of beer.
Okay.
Because you're like paying for the ingredients essentially. So
Makes sense.
2.5 gold to gather up
So if
the.
you craft the painting potions, you get 25 gold back.
Well, where did you
Nice.
get the 2.5 gold, 5 gold?
I think there's a
From the
crafting
sap that you
section.
dig
Let
up.
me see.
Oh, okay. Oh, so yeah, I guess it depends on what he's wanting to make, right? Okay, so let's find out how much.
What kind of
How strong a drinks are you wanting to make?
So what I was thinking of, is I know the bunkhouse doesn't have as strong drinks as the other
Oh.
places. So what I thought about doing is maybe try to make some stronger drinks on the
Yeah,
side.
start brewing it here and selling it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
or selling it, or maybe getting in business. And like, if it's successful, maybe I'll be like, hey, you don't have strong drinks, but now you do.
Yeah,
Kiss me, her. You know,
great
like
idea.
what I want.
Yeah, so let's see. In the player's handbook, a gallon of ale costs 2 silver.
2 silver?
Yeah. I know.
That's not right because you're paying
I
one
know.
silver
Yeah.
for a drink.
I should go by the prices that you guys. You guys know
Well,
better.
that'd be diluted, right?
And then
Yeah.
it says that a bottle of wine is 10 gold. Okay. So,
It's all over the place.
I know, right? You're wanting to make strong drinks. That's going to be 5 silver a drink. That is my prices. Bertrude's.
That's trade.
Okay, and a strong drink is going to be some kind of liquor, probably.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So, excuse me. Trying to figure out how much you would produce and how much that would be worth.
And if you want, we could just look this up out of session. I don't want to hold this up, but that was just one idea I want. to try to make some booze at some point.
Yeah, totally. We'll figure out how much the end value is of the amount of booze that you're making, and then you'll just pay
Sure.
half that in supplies.
Okay, cool. So
Well,
we'll
Dustin,
take
you know
along.
alcohol conversions. How many shots are in a this size? What is this, a handle? I'm doing like a, yeah.
Well, the gallon's what, 128 ounces, so 60 shots.
Oh man. Well, that's gonna be.
It's like 12 or 15 or 15 or
Yeah, we'll figure it out. You doing your oh no, you're gonna go to church in the morning, aren't you?
something. It might take me some time to find a replacement.
Yeah, you can go. There's a place that sells gyms. Let's see. Well, you haven't actually talked to Tavares or Tim yet.
About what?
Going to church.
Oh, yeah.
But services are every Sunday.
So I'll go for moral support.
You gonna go wake him up early or something? You gonna go wake up Tavares and Tim early or something? Are you just gonna show up at church?
Oh, yeah. Talk to him before church. Yeah, it's a good idea. I can go talk to him before church.
Okay. Well, you can go knock on their door. They're probably getting ready for services, getting all gussied up in their Sunday best.
All right.
So,
Tim will answer.
Did Hegnus want to go still?
yeah, totally. I'll go with you. I'm a follower of Handseat, but yeah, I'll go for moral support.
Yeah, I just wanted to check it out. All right, well, yeah, knock on the door.
Tim answers the door. Hello, Alejandro. I wasn't expecting to see you this morning.
Hi, good morning. I was talking with Father Fenric, and he suggested that if I wanted to go to church, that maybe you guys could take me there and show me the ropes, per se.
Oh, yes, yeah. I do think we could do that. Why don't you come in? And who is this with you today, Alejandro?
Oh, this is Hegnus Grillhawk. He's my bandmate in Unorthodox.
Pleased to meet you, Hegnus. Kind of.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Shake his hand.
He'll look you up and down and offer his hand, kind of like limply. Yeah. And then he'll frolic into the house and You guys can follow him inside. And Tavares is in there, and he's like, "Oh, hello, Alejandro. Whatever do we owe the pleasure? What to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit this morning?" Sorry, I'm not good at fancy talk. Oh, sorry. Dustin's eating cookies.
Oh,
It's okay. You can say the same thing that you said to Tim. Or Tim's like, "Oh,
Oh yeah.
they want to come with us to church today, Tavares." And he's like, "Oh, okay.
Yeah, Father Fenric recommended that I come with someone who already kind of knows their way around.
Yes, yes. The Church of Melil is they like for you to know someone before you get to. But we've been attending for many years, and we're very familiar with Leo and Father Fenric and many of the members there. So yeah, I think it's a good time for you to start attending the church. I didn't realize that you were interested in Melil. So when you guys go to Tavares and Tim's house, what are you guys wearing?
I will probably wear my fanciest clothes. So probably my date outfit or my bard school clothes. I think those are my fanciest.
Yeah, I can't remember. Your guys' school clothes are fine clothes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember if is your date outfit also fine clothes.
Yeah, yeah. Yep,
So yeah,
both
they're
are.
they're probably about the same.
Maybe I'll wear my bard college clothes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But wear your badge too.
Heck yeah.
What's Alejandro gonna wear? Are you doing your fine elven clothes or your
No, I'm using those probably for a disguise.
Okay.
I'll just wear my purple and yellow.
You got your school clothes on?
Hmm.
Nice. You guys both have your school clothes. You gonna wear your badge?
Sure.
Make you, give you a little clout. Well,
I'm not just some dumb student. I'm a dumb graduated student.
you had to earn that badge. Well, when you show up, since you guys are in your nice clothes, Tavares is like, "Well, I mean, honestly, you look ready for church already. So just give us a few moments to get the rest of ourselves together, and we'll head on down there. I think you gentlemen will be fine as long as you just do what we do and sit next to us, and don't try to do anything outstanding. It's pretty easy. We mostly just do a lot of singing and a lot of listening, and they will finish drinking their tea and um, fretting over each other, and then they will finally indicate that they're ready to go. Like, all right, come on.
Awesome.
Usher you out the door and down to the church.
Super excited.
Ooh, now I get to get my church music.
I'm super, super excited.
Oh, sweet looking church.
Thank you. Okay. Go retrieve your icons here.
Yeah, nice. Did you find some organ music for me?
Yeah, I got a few choices for you.
I want organ music.
I'm getting your token. Trying to make sure that I have the right outfit.
That's a big ass church.
Yes.
I like that it's in the shape of a cross.
Good touch.
Has nothing to do with Jesus, but yep. Maybe it's anti-vampire. It's an anti-vampire church.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, music. That's what I was doing.
Cookie's really good.
So glad for you.
Chunky.
Okay, well, when you guys show up, everyone is kind of funneling in. Pretend these front doors here are open, and everyone's coming in down this middle aisle here. And when you step in, you notice that it's beautiful, tall ceilings. When you get to this middle part of this first passageway, you can see that there are wooden stairs that go up a little bit. These wings off to either side are a little bit elevated. Look like they were maybe added on later. And on the left side, you can see kind of like some sitting areas and maybe like a music practice area, probably for when church is not in session. And then over to the right, you see several tables with chairs, and there's scrolls and books and candles and things. Maybe like a kind of like a study area available to the people who attend church here. And Tavares and Tim will lead you guys in and sit down kind of like in the middle-ish. You can see that the further up towards the front you go, the more favorable people seem to be. And up in the very front row is the Baron of Base Bay, from Fahim. And you can see several other people that you recognize as well. And let me grab Father Fenric. Oh yeah, Leo is here. I'll give you Tavares and Kim. All right, so people come in and fill up the pews, and you can see Father Fenric up at the front, standing with his back to everybody in front of this large marble altar, and there's a bunch of candles and a basket of bread and a decanter of wine. You can kind of see, but not really from where you are, the wings that go off to the right and the left. So you can't really see those statues there, but Hegnus knows because he's already been in there, what it looks like inside. And then there's a pipe organ at the very back there. And once a bunch of people get inside, and it seems like the pews are pretty well filled up, you hear, let's see what I have next. This is going to be some warm-up church music.
For the record, I refuse to let her play Amazing Grace.
I did find a cover of Amazing Grace. This is cooler anyway. Everybody stands up and they start reciting things together that you don't know, but everybody else obviously knows. And
Blessed is the Father.
yeah, praise be to Malil. We sing his song every day. We sing for Malil at sunrise. We sing for Malil at sunset. Praise be to Malil, something like that. And then everybody sits down, and the music kind of stops, and Father Fenric gives a sermon about how Malil is appreciative of every single aspect of the song, and so every member of the church is important, and what they contribute is important. And he thanks everyone for being there today, and he says, with that, we ask that everyone please give their offering to the church, because everyone's offering is important. And so they start passing around a dish, and you see Tavares and Tim putting gold pieces into the dish whenever
Holy
it goes
shit.
down their aisle. And you're not exactly sure how much, but you can see some gold and silver pieces clinking around in the dish, and it gets passed to Alejandro first.
Are there any agates?
No, it's gold and silver coins. Are you gonna pass it along?
I'll put it in a silver.
Oh, okay. You can pass it to Hegnus.
Yeah.
I'll put a silver in as well.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, here's your organ music. Hold on.
Yeah.
So they're passing everything around. Did Hegnus want to put any money in the dish?
Oh yeah, I'll put a silver in.
Okay. And so you guys pass along the dish. The ceremony, the sermon goes on, and drop my drink. You guys participate. It's kind of like a Catholic church ceremony. There's standing and reciting and singing, but overall, it's a pretty pleasant experience. They have a really nice choir, and they obviously are very well rehearsed. And then at the end, everybody stands up together and hold hands and sings a song together. And then you are released from the church by Father Fenric. He says, may Malil's blessings follow you through the week, and I hope to see you all next Sunday. And then this beautiful music plays, and the doors open again, and sunlight spills in through the large front doors, and people are chatting and shaking hands and exiting. Most people are exiting. Some people are going off to these like wings on the sides and sitting and chatting with each other. Tavares and Tim are gonna start making their way out. Did you want to do anything in particular?
No.
You just wanted to be there.
Just scouting it out.
Down and up.
All right.
Nice.
Well, now that
Attending church is kind of a thing in this town, so.
Yeah, I mean, now that you've been there, you kind of have an in. You can like maybe talk to Father Fenric or Leo about becoming a full-time member of the church, if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah.
As everyone is leaving. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Epic.
Didn't know it got so epic, yeah. Father Fenric kind of puts out some of the candles up here, and then he goes through this door into this office. But Leo stays out, and he's gonna talk with people that are lingering and stuff. But if you want to, you can just go.
All right.
It's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I can't move, but we can go.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can't move.
All right.
Beep, 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 beep. I think with that, I'm gonna have to call it a night.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Mm-hmm.
Great session though. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks. Yeah. You guys got
we
to
did some stuff.
Yeah, for
move
sure.
the story forward a little bit.
Got a tattoo appointment.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I love it.
You guys don't have school anymore. You just have work, so probably sometime next week. You guys can you can all go in together and get your tattoos.
Awesome. They'll be very unorthodox.
Snap.
I know, right? Are you gonna get unorthodox tattoos? Like,
Yeah, maybe.
That's pretty good.
I was trying to come up with like a band logo for you guys the other day. If you were gonna have like, I'm always obsessed with the signet ring. I don't know why. I always want my D&D characters to have signet rings
Right.
with the like symbol of whatever group they're a part of.
Was it the U and the X?
Yeah, the U and the X.
Sarah came up with the design.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
And you could get like a, yeah, I was just thinking like literally just a capital U with a
A horseshoe
capital
with an X.
X just over it, but it would make a cool geometric looking design. You could get that embroidered on your costumes.
Oh.
Well, great session, guys. I definitely look forward to the next one.
Yeah. Is it Sunday yet?
Is it Sunday yet? See you guys. Till
All
next
right.
time.
Have a good one.
See you guys. Bye.